everyone, welcome to Beyond Decadent Planning with Erin. Today we are going to be planning for the week of July 14th to the 20th, and I'm going to be using the Live Love Posh Neutral Florals book. This actually came in a box set called Neutral Edit, and in it is the neutral florals, as well as functionally neutral, seasonally neutral, and neutral elements. So I'll probably be using a little bit from a few of these books. It has been a whirlwind of activity around here, so just trying to get myself kind of organized. It's funny when you don't plan anything for the month of July after your kids get off school, you don't realize how much free time they have and how much they're going to drive you absolutely batty. So I'm just trying to get myself kind of out of that mindset. Work has been crazy busy as well, and so just trying to figure out how to get out of that and start enjoying what I am doing. I am second guessing myself on what flowers I was going to use, so just trying to figure that out. I was going to use these pink ones, but I think I'm just going to double check. Yes, okay, we are going to use these pink ones, and then we'll use a couple other ones in here. But first, this book just has florals. There are a few boxes, but I don't think there's any boxes in the set that I'm going to be using. So now we're going to pull out that other book, functionally neutral. So I'm going to use some boxes out of here. So first things first, I do oh, they don't have, I was, as you know, I like using one of these in here, but they don't really have one that is that size. So they kind of go from massive to tiny. And I think I'm going to use massive because I would rather more space that I don't need than not enough space. So I think we're going to use this brown one. Now it's curling in on itself. Actually, before, just going to make this disappear a little bit so it doesn't show up. Oh no, and it's kind of crooked. That's okay. We'll just go ahead and delete a little bit. Good enough. Okay. Now, so these stickers here are clear. Which means I am going to possibly be using corrector. You know, I think I'm going to do this a little bit different. I think I'm just going to put the decorations Sorry, just thinking. Maybe. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. I think we will put this one here. There we go. Okay. Actually, before I get into decorating, I need all the functional stuff. So, one thing actually I saw recently, and I don't know if this color matches. Need, of course, a white piece. Oh, actually, forgot I got this little Posh notes thing. So we are going to see what color. Oh, that actually looks great. I'm going to use, I don't remember whose video I saw it on, but someone did it for bullet points, just to give it a little bit of something different. So we are going, actually, I'm going to test out a couple different pinks, just to see which one I like better. Ooh, that is not matchy. That is also too bright. I think I still like the Sharpie one better. Okay. Oh, actually, I found this one too. That is very much too orangey. Okay, so we'll go ahead with that color. So we're gonna use a ruler to do some of these. I am very, very hesitant. I think I'm gonna do 4 lines. Oh, now I'm second guessing myself. Okay, maybe we're gonna come back to that because I'm super nervous to do that, just because I mainly saw it when they were doing a whole bunch of lines and then you right there, but I tend to use like 3 lines per bullet point, so I have like 3 bullet points, and then because I write a lot, so I'm gonna think about that. So I think let's use some boxes first. So this week I actually have a few things going on, namely on the 17th which is a Thursday. My youngest has a doctor's appointment. I'm going to use these bigger boxes. So I think, so on Tuesday, I have my in-office day. And then on Thursday, we'll put that up here. And then, yeah, so we need those boxes. Okay, I have rethought the marker. While it looked great on the video I saw, I don't think it's going to work great for me. So we are going to I wonder how big these are. Yeah, I think these are too big for what I'm looking for this week. I don't have a lot of stuff to do, so I'll just use bullet points. These ones. And I've done it before where I do different colors, but I think I'm going to do that again. But we'll use the darker ones. A little low. Put that down there. Yeah, it's weird. My kids are having the time of their life, but I think I am losing my mind. I definitely need to either work more out of the office next summer, or I need to find them more stuff to do during the day, especially my youngest, because he definitely needs help entertaining himself, and I don't have the patience right now. So one of those two things needs to change, and it could be that maybe I am probably spending too much time letting it get to me. But I am working all day, so I don't have a lot of time to be coming up with ideas, and having him pop in my office every 2 minutes is not my favorite. So he needs a little bit more structure. So I'm gonna have to think about that for next year, next summer. I only have a couple more weeks left before I take vacation. And then he'll be busy. He'll be going to a hockey camp for a week, as will my oldest. They're going to the same camp. They'll just have different schedules. And then we're going camping for a week after that. So we will have plenty of time to be bored together and needing to find things to do as a family. My mom has actually been a lifesaver. She has been having them at her house regularly, so it just takes a little bit of pressure off me. Because, I mean, I could very easily just give them their electronics for the whole summer and then they could become zombies, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to make sure that they are actually going out and doing things. And I don't know. I keep trying to get them to go find their friends. They're just not into it. They want to either play in their room or, I don't know. My oldest is like, I don't know. They're away. I'm like, well, what are they doing? He's like, I don't know. So we'll ask them. So it's just a different mindset. Like when I was younger, I was never home. I was always out with my friends doing something. It was like the height of boredom, being stuck at home and having to stay home. So just a completely different mindset that I am not used to. But, well, yeah, I guess it's just the danger of, or not danger, but the difference of having a kid nowadays versus before when we were younger. I'm going to put this one here. That one is too big. Okay. I'm going to put this one right in the middle. Sorry, got caught up in thinking and stopped talking. I am very excited for camping though. I know it's still a couple weeks away and I still have so much stuff to do before I am ready to go. But it's been a while since our family has gone camping. I think the last time was probably about three or 4 years ago. My youngest absolutely loves it. He has such a great time, as do I. Whereas my oldest and my husband are not huge fans. They kind of just put up with it because my youngest and I absolutely adore it and want to do it all the time. But what we do, I wouldn't really call it camping. It's more glamping. We're renting an RV and going to a provincial park that's right on a lake. And yeah, it should be super fun and super exciting, but yeah, it's gonna be a little different because we're not used to doing that kind of thing. I used to do it when I was little. It was absolutely one of my favorite things to do, especially as a teenager, actually. I'd go out with my friends in the bush and have a fantastic time. But I haven't done it so much again because my husband is not super into camping like I am. This is very crooked. One of the things, the reason why I chose to go by a lake is because I am a water baby. I love the water. I used to lifeguard when I was younger. So anything to be in the water is definitely my preference. And so camping, oh God, that is not great. Camping is definitely camping. Swimming. Oh, that's not working. Okay, we're gonna have to deal with that. There we go. Yeah, it'll be fine. Okay. I think I need something in this corner, but I don't know what. Let's put a bunch of different flowers together. My husband does absolutely love hiking, and I love hiking, and the kids love hiking, just being able to go out and be in nature. Not such a huge fan of bugs, but I guess that's a price you pay when you are doing that kind of thing. So we're enough bug spray and it is good to go. Okay, just to add a little bit of extra, I'm gonna put some boxes. So these are really just going to be journaling boxes for me, not necessarily identifying stuff I have to do, but just for me to write in. And I think I might put one up there as well. Oh. Now I don't know what color to use. Would it be awful if I used one of these lighter ones? that's not the lighter one. These are the lighter ones. And I'll just use this one. There we go. Okay. And then I think I'll use one of these lighter brown ones up here. Awesome. Okay. Now I think I discovered I have like a million pink washi tapes. And so we are going to use one of these. Just a very simple one. I actually just got this new one from Plentything. I don't think I want to use a dark one. I think this one is actually perfect. Yeah, I don't have any brown. I guess I could use like a scallop or something. Yeah, that doesn't really match. Yeah, maybe we'll just use this. And I think I'm just going to put it up at the top. Like this. And I can just use my little X-Acto to cut out the 17, or the numbers, I should say. I haven't done this in a little while, actually, where I cut out, use the washi tape just to add a little bit of something extra to the top. And I really like that. That looks great. Now we just gotta do this one. I don't know if it actually saves time doing it this way, but I find it less fiddly than cutting and putting and trying to make sure it's straight and matches, at least this way. I know the line is straight even if the cutouts aren't perfect. Awesome, that looks fantastic. And I think I might just put a little bit of this. There. Actually, no, I think I'm done. Awesome. Well, thank you, everyone. This is my finished product after all of that absolute mess. I don't know if you guys can see my desk, but it is a disaster. Definitely highly recommend getting this box set. So I used the Neutral Florals book and partnered it with Functionally Neutral. And I don't think you can still get the box set, but if you can, I definitely recommend it. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, this is my spread. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. And as always, comments are welcome. Thanks, everyone.